It's 11:59 here on the East Coast, and that means it's just about time for the Midnight Gamescast.
It is, and you got it right. Nailed it.
Right?
Nailed
When
it.
Brett's not here, I'm not distracted.
No distraction.
Right? This is the Midnight Gamescast, where we record every Monday night at midnight and bring it to YouTube every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then put up the entire video every Friday night for everyone to enjoy.
Enjoyment. And little extra
So far, so
snippets,
good.
too.
Right? Yeah, that's right. The full episode contains bonus footage.
Alright, so
true.
now that the episodes are segmented, I have not been watching Fridays.
Oh my gosh,
I mean?
I skipped right to the end and I
Right?
watched the bonus footage last week.
See, I watched it last
Ridiculous.
week as well. It took me until maybe 3 hours ago to realize it was bonus footage at the end of this one, so I quickly watched it.
Awesome.
It was the raccoon segment, right?
Yeah, the raccoon.
Yes.
Brett and his brother smoking
Why
with the
was he
raccoons
smoking with raccoons?
in the garage. Right? I would have been scared shitless. Brett was like,
Someone's gonna have to check him for rabies soon.
Right?
I think that might be part of the problem.
Yeah.
To my right, your left, Jeremy King.
It is.
It is indeed.
Yes, it is.
But strangely, no Brett this week.
No.
Filling in for Brett.
Filling in for Brett, to my left, your right, Michelle Varrichione.
There we go.
Did I get it
Said
right?
it right.
Said
You
it
said
Hey.
it right. Nobody ever says it right on the first try.
Well, I didn't.
And that was the first one.
Isn't that right?
Yay.
That was
Didn't
totally the
practice
first
at
time.
all.
That was totally the first time. I didn't just say it 2,000 times leading up to this.
Yeah.
So, this is your first time here.
First time.
You know us, but they don't.
Debatably so.
But they don't know you.
No.
So, do you want to tell the people at home a little bit about yourself? If not, that's okay. I don't want to stress you out.
Yeah, don't stress me out, man. No, I'm good. No, I'm just here. I'm doing the podcast.
Right
Don't
on.
talk about myself. No. You gave me the option.
Yes.
In that case, we'll start this week like we start every week with a little game of should we or shouldn't we. That means we're going to give each of these guys 30 seconds on the clock, and then we'll put the clock on the counter. And they can tell us about something they've been watching or playing,
Yeah.
and whether we should or should not be watching or playing the same thing. Jeremy, why don't you go first?
Okay.
Because we'll give Michelle a second to think about her response.
I know what I want to say already.
In that
Nice.
case, ladies,
Oh man, I spoke too soon.
in that case, ladies always come first on the
Right.
podcast.
Absolutely.
So we're gonna put the clock on the counter, and on your mark, get set, go.
I have been playing Zombie Vikings all day long. It is good. It is not great. I would still recommend playing it though. It was fun. It's 2D. You get a lot of weapons and kill a lot of people at once, but even the bosses are kind of easy to kill. So
Is it a phone?
it's not. No. PS4
yeah.
game. Like I said, it was fun. It was good. I was like, I don't know. That's 28 seconds. Yeah.
Hey.
I don't know. That's not really convincing you one way or the other, but you know.
Well, it's fun.
Yeah.
Fun but easy.
Yep.
Fun but easy.
And you're playing by
worth
yourself?
it. Playing by myself. It is a 4-person player game, so you could go together and you know,
kick ass.
and kick ass, and I think it might be more fun with other people.
Level increase, even though I hate
Fun level increase.
That's
Yeah,
the problem
yeah.
with, I think us then maybe you. Do you like playing with other people?
Yeah, not really. You know,
neither.
like I have more fun by myself.
Yeah.
You know, yeah.
Totally.
It actually looks a lot like, if you remember, like Alien Hominid or Castle Crashers. It looks like one of those games.
I barely
Yeah.
played. I didn't.
But you get the idea.
Yes.
All right.
To go a little
We get the
further on
idea.
it, actually,
Yes.
the music was really weird. All of the music throughout the game doesn't follow at all, but with the bosses, it follows.
Really?
So it's almost like they were just throwing music into just for fillers. It was really interesting.
Random music.
Really
Terrible.
random. Yeah. So I don't know. Play it or don't play it. It's up to
I
you.
probably won't.
And that means it's Jeremy's turn. Tell us
Okay.
what he's been playing or seeing. On your mark, get set, go.
All right, I finished Inside.
Yes.
Incredible. Awesome. Worth the $20. It probably is like a 2-hour game if you really pile fucking through it.
Took you 12 hours.
No, but it took a couple nights, but
Okay.
it was awesome. That, absolutely play. Now You See Me, is that the name of the movie?
Yes, it is.
Sucks balls. Don't see it. I only watched half. It's shit suck. It sucks. And then Mirror's Edge. I bought a used copy so I could try it a little bit. I've only played a little bit and not really impressed.
Done. The new one, I'm assuming. New
Yes.
Mirror's Edge. Yeah?
Catalyst.
Yeah, it looks like garbage.
You know what?
What was the first one you were talking about though? The
Inside.
It took
Inside. What is
that?
that? Weren't you paying attention?
There's a game we need to make you play called Limbo.
Yes.
Which is
Okay.
I don't know if you remember
PS4?
Well, it's on.
It is now,
It is
right?
now. Yep.
Yes.
I think
Okay.
so. We can get that to you. It's a really weird 2D platformer. It's all black and white.
Yeah.
And it's about this little boy who's lost in the woods and he's trying to make it out. And
Is it scary?
Fucking brutal.
Well, it's Limbo, right?
Limbo. It's not.
Why don't, yeah.
I shouldn't say anything about it,
Yeah,
right?
really.
Yeah,
Experience it all for yourself.
okay.
That's
Like
right.
the game Inside. I knew
All
nothing
right.
of it except they made it.
Yeah.
And I experienced
Yeah.
it, and it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What the hell is going on?
Yeah. And I still don't know. And I'm done.
Okay.
You gotta play them.
Limbo is
Sold.
absolutely one of those games that the less you know about it, the better.
Yes.
And I'm assuming Inside's the same way.
Absolutely.
So
Okay.
we'll leave that there and we'll let you play
I
it.
assume
and
you
then,
own.
Yeah,
both of those?
there's a way. Yeah, I don't
It's
know.
like Blockbuster in here.
It is.
Not really. I owned.
Well, no, because Well, no, this is out of business too, if you think about
This
it.
is out of
Yeah.
Totally.
So, yeah.
I watched a South Park episode recently where like Stan's dad bought a Blockbuster for $10,000,
I didn't see that.
and he was convinced that people were going to come in and rent movies. It was the funniest thing ever. And like his kids are sitting there on the floor
he
like
go out of
watching
business?
movies. Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, they're watching movies
That's
on
a
their
shame.
iPad while they're waiting for customers to come in. Like it's great. What is that?
Sounded like somebody was like scratching at your door to get in. It's not though.
Got, like, a
Oh, you
cat
know
in
what it
here?
is? The window's open and the vertical blinds are hitting.
Oh.
I was picturing like a cat or something.
Right?
And I'm
I was
like, I don't
picturing,
think
like,
you have a cat,
One of his
but who
dildos
knows?
just turned on and was like flapping
It's
under
just
the
going everywhere.
One of my dildos.
Yeah, sure, the window's open.
yeah, that's what
okay.
it is.
Nothing gets edited out, unfortunately.
Oh.
You know, one quick thing about Mirror's
My
Edge.
dildos.
Yes.
You've been here a few
In
times.
plural too.
Dude, I must
Not
hide 'em
only
pretty
just
well.
one, but you have plural.
Certainly not.
Multiple.
Right?
What were you gonna say?
The you know how certain games, I just kind of realized on my way here that I don't know if I've picked up certain stereotypes on certain people based off of games, even though I'm an adult, because Mirror's Edge makes me think that parkour people are dickheads to each other all the time. Do you know what I mean? And I, don't
think
know if
they're
they
just
really
dickheads
are.
in general.
But are they?
Yeah, I mean, who the
Is that a thing? Yeah, no, maybe.
Well, you ever
I mean,
play any games
I
where it's
think
like
it's a thing.
I don't
parkour?
know.
Infamous? Think of Infamous.
Yeah.
They were kind of.
I'm actually going back. I'm a little worried. Are you judging me because I'm playing Zombie Vikings? Or
No.
Getting a little self-conscious over here.
No, I'm just starting to
Yeah.
think that the parkour people are dickheads, and I don't have anything other than
Mirror's
games
Edge
to tell me that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's a little weird.
But maybe you
Yeah.
can. I don't.
Maybe they are.
Yeah.
Maybe they nailed it. I don't know. Video viewer question.
It's been a tough. Actually, I gotta should we or shouldn't we?
Oh.
I got my 30
Oh, yeah,
seconds
that's right.
now.
Oh, right. You
Right.
didn't actually do it.
Yeah, don't
You
worry,
did it.
guys.
We always do that. Don't I do
Don't
that?
worry about Brian.
Don't worry.
Right? Brian's just fine.
Oh, man. All right. Would you like to do yours?
No, not anymore.
You need an ice cream.
Oh, come
I
on.
do need an ice cream
We'll go
and
get
a
it.
McChicken.
We'll get a
Ice cream. I
hoodsie.
want a McChicken
We all
so
want McChicken.
bad.
It's so
Bring you
good.
red hot.
For weeks now.
Yes, red hot.
See?
You need
And
Frank's red
add
hot.
cheese.
Frank's red and
Yeah.
cheese.
And
Add
cheese.
cheese.
Yeah.
At
and
the place,
5 of them.
red hot back here though.
That's right.
Yep.
Right.
Perfect sandwich.
It's going to happen one of these
Perfect.
days.
Perfect.
Yeah, we've been promising ourselves.
Yes.
It will never happen. Except maybe tomorrow. We'll see.
It's always tomorrow.
You're gonna like my
Tomorrow
should
never
we?
comes.
You're gonna
It
like my
never
should we?
comes.
Yeah.
It's
All
always
right.
a day away.
Yeah.
You're gonna like my should we or shouldn't we because I haven't really had time to play video games this week. I was too busy like working on the YouTube channel and basically preventing disasters.
The broken computer.
Broken computer, fixing the broken computer,
so
redoing
what movie
graphics.
do you have for us?
So, on your mark, get set, go. I went to the movie theater this week and saw a little movie called Swiss Army Man, starring Daniel
Good. I
Radcliffe.
want to hear about this.
Yep. Michelle went with me. So,
Oh, all right.
So I know.
and here's the deal.
Good,
Mixed
good to hear.
reviews.
The first 20 minutes feels like a movie that somebody let a 5-year-old write
Okay.
who thought farting was the funniest thing of all time. And it was I would have walked out 20 times.
Yep.
But we paid for it, so we were stuck there,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And it actually turned out to be a halfway decent movie. Like we laughed a few times. It was kind of emotional, and it was okay. Done.
Okay, the whole farting thing throughout the entire movie, not like the first 10 or 20
Right, but that's
minutes.
all it was the first the first 20
That's
minutes.
Lots
true.
of
It was
flatulence.
all
Yeah.
just
Dead
farting.
bodies
lots,
do
lots.
produce
Yeah.
a lot of gas.
Yeah.
correct?
Yeah, so much so that you could like ride them. And
I
go,
saw the
"Ooh."
preview.
Yeah,
he was
and I thought
riding
it would be
a
safe
whale.
to say that one because it was in the preview.
Yeah,
So
it
no,
looked
no
majestic,
spoilers.
you know? Yeah,
But it's a hard movie to judge, though. Like it's
it got good reviews.
it got good reviews,
Yeah.
okay reviews, and I think we walked out of there and we're like, "What the fuck did we just watch? That was
I think
really
I was just
weird."
confused from beginning to end. Like, is this happening right now? Is
Right.
this like, are we watching this? I
it's
don't know.
stuck with
Do I
me.
like it? Do I not like it?
It stuck with me.
Yeah.
It's been almost a week since we've seen it, and like it's stuck with me. Every day I think about it for a minute or two and go, I still don't know if I like it, but I'm still thinking
But I
about
don't
it.
not like it.
And that
they
to
were,
me,
thing.
I
they were
think-
a little creative.
I
They
totally
were.
think I'm gonna get it on Blu-ray when it comes out.
There you go. They've
I
done
mean-
their job.
Right?
Yeah.
That
right?
doesn't surprise me.
True.
It was cool.
Yeah,
it was,
right?
It was
He is pretty selective though, so maybe it is a good one.
Yeah,
You got
well,
everything.
unless it shows up on Netflix, and then I'll just be like, well, it's a Netflix.
Oh right.
movie now.
Oh, it might show up on Netflix.
It might.
It probably would be.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Seems like a Netflix.
I'll try to keep an eye on that. All right, guys. We have a couple of viewer video questions this week. I know I just forgot how to figure out how to do that. We'll just figure
Forgot
this
how
out.
to work the.
I don't
the
really,
phone there.
I don't
telly.
really know anything, to be honest with you. All right, so
The telly.
the telly.
The telly?
Telly.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. People say that.
Do they though?
Not in the United States.
I do actually say that. And that Bad Larry. I say that often too.
So you didn't see.
You never heard Bad Larry? That's a good term that people don't use. Well, no, it's not. I don't know if it's a good term, actually. It's
I mean,
stupid.
if you like it, you can go
It slips
with it.
out once in a while.
All right. So I'm like cutting you guys off. I'm like, just stop
And
it.
you're done.
This first viewer video question is from Bryan. Nope, I didn't edit
So what
this.
can you tell me is going on with the Pokemon Go thing?
Oh God.
All right, Brian's wondering
Oh,
what's
God.
going on with
Oh, God.
Pokemon Go.
All right, so we're ready
Oh,
to have
man.
a longer
Oh.
than...
Let's do it.
Yeah, because we wanted to bring this up earlier and we
Yeah.
stopped. We were like, no,
stopped.
we can't.
And
'cause-
Michael, what is his name?
Brian.
Brian.
How did you? that was Mike Zeller.
Similar, no big deal. All right. I first want to ask: have we all downloaded it?
Oh, yes.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did Brian download it as well?
No, he's I think his response was that everybody on the face of the planet is playing it, and he was like,
And he's not.
yeah, he hasn't done it yet. I think he wants to. He's very curious about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're here to answer his questions.
Right.
So let's start at the beginning.
Yes.
We've all downloaded it.
Yep.
What was our
Yeah.
initial impression?
First, I was like, I don't understand what the fuck's happening.
Mine was faulting at first, so I actually got really frustrated. It took a long time to download, and then it stopped faulting, and now I really like it. I find myself kind of turning it on and being like, oh, I wonder what's hanging out around me right now, and I don't want it to become an addiction, and I think it already happened. So
We've got people at work who are literally driving down the road with the app open, trying to catch Pokemon
Totally
at
dangerous,
stop
right?
signs and
Unfortunately, I've done
stoplights.
that.
I have
Yeah.
my entire
did it.
Facebook
Dangerous.
news feed, like we were saying before, my entire news feed, nothing but Pokemon. People like running around Walmart and like
Yeah.
running into other people who are also playing the game that they don't even know each other. Like,
Yeah, all yesterday. All right,
Everywhere.
so first of all, Boston yesterday, it was ridiculous how much shit was happening everywhere. We just walked in the park radius for like an hour and a half. All these like, what are the lure things that lure the Pokemon in? I don't know as much.
the
name.
Pokeball?
No,
No,
the
that-
What?
the things that lure Pokemon to the area for 30 minutes.
Oh,
Incense? No, not incense.
It's like
No.
incense, though. What's it called? Okay,
that's gonna bother
We'll
me.
find out someday.
That's so-
I'm sure I'll edit it in here.
It was just.
Where's the voice of the internet?
I know, really. He's been gone.
He's slacking.
It's
He's
too much for
slacking.
him to
Come back,
correct.
voice of the internet.
Just FYI, the voice of the internet will be making his debut Gaming Without Parole appearance
Oh,
when we film tomorrow,
Wow.
because in place of Mike Zeller for this week.
oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if anybody's missing the voice of the internet, you will see him soon.
Yeah.
I'm really happy that you mentioned Boston. I'm just going to completely cut you off from what you were saying
Yeah,
real
go,
quick.
that's-
Glad you
And
did.
there is going to be a like walkathon, marathon, Pokemon Go.
Pokethon?
A Pokethon. There are going to
Thon.
be tons of people gathering in Boston soon.
Oh, really?
It came up as like an invitation on my
jeez.
Facebook. Yeah, and people are going to go find Pokemon together as a team.
Wow.
How do we feel about that?
People are
I'll
doing
go.
it in Worcester
I
already.
know. I'm like, what day
People
is
are
it?
Worcester
just-
sucks.
It's
Did you
Thursday.
notice how much
I'm gonna have to
Worcester
take
sucks?
Thursday off. Sorry, work.
People are doing this in Worcester already. I know people who have been going to the park, to Elm Park at night, like midnight, going to
Does
behind
it matter?
City Hall.
Night first day? I bet it does.
But because
Because
whenever
they're focused.
it's when
Yeah.
everyone's around, you know, so they
I
go,
was
so they
just
go out in
thinking for
droves.
different Pokemon.
It's, I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's a time thing. I have no
Yeah.
idea. But it's crazy that people are going to fucking Elm Park, which is not a safe place to be at night.
No.
But they're going.
But they're gathering.
Suddenly there are like 1,000 college kids.
Yeah,
all
and
the
them
Elm
dangerous,
Park.
going out.
all the
Suddenly it's the
dangerous
safest place
people
to be.
are actually playing Pokemon Go right now, so they don't actually care what you're doing in Elm Park.
Suddenly it's the safest place to
Look
be
at the
because there's so
difference.
many people.
Worcester today, my work.
Oh, man.
And then where is it? Outside of Alicia's work.
Send me
Look
both
at
of those pictures.
difference.
Send me
Oh,
both those
wow.
pictures.
I mean, look at it. It's insane
That's
how much
insane.
activity was going on, and then
Yeah,
there's
that's
me.
crazy.
Send me one of
So-
each of those. Send me
Sure.
a Worcester and send me a Boston.
Okay.
It's funny, I won't be able to do this, but so I'm hiking the Appalachian Trail next year, and I thought how funny it would be if I were able to bring my Pokemon Go on the Appalachian Trail and do from Georgia to Maine and find all of the
Nice.
Pokemon. Yeah.
That's
What if
great.
there was
Can
some
you
rare
imagine
ones?
if there were rare ones like
Somebody
on
had a
top of
flag.
the mountain?
What if there was only
you know,
one in
like,
one area? Yeah.
like Charizard just fucking sitting up there waiting for me. I gotta get him. I don't know.
Jeez.
Oh,
So
man,
how
I
do we
am
feel
addicted.
about it?
Yeah.
It brought people out of the house.
I think
It
it's
brought
great.
people out of the
It
house.
did bring a lot of people out of
Is
the
it
house.
like Game Boy meets Wii? In a
It's-
way,
Maybe.
like
I
'cause it's,
turned
like,
the VR off. I
active
thought it
and-
was neat, and I was like this. And then I was like, "Will you fucking turn that augmented reality off? You look like an idiot." Because I'm like, you know,
I think it's great.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think this is something brand new. I don't
Yeah.
think it can even compare it to anything because
No.
it's getting millions of people out of their house and to
And
do
it's
things
all over the
together.
world.
Yeah.
And it's not even like online play. It's like people are getting together in real life
Yeah.
and
It's
playing
like Feed
together.
the Children or whatever
Right?
those
Nintendo's-
Christmas
Yeah.
albums in the
Nin-
80s were. You know?
There was
Nintendo's
this
shares
funny-
went up 10%.
Oh, for real?
Like I mean, it was that's
10%,
dramatic.
really?
Yeah,
Wow.
it's crazy.
That is crazy.
And if this
or
is the
10 points or
beginning-
something. I don't know stocks and
Yeah.
stuff. I don't know.
And if this is a beginning and if the app is like this now, it's
Right.
obviously going to turn into something
it's gonna
way
grow.
better.
Yeah.
Especially if we convince Bryan Smith to play too.
Right.
It's already won.
I mean, this we should have seen this coming. Like, Gaming Without Parole veteran Joby Nogueras has been waiting for this thing for the better part of a year and a half, and he was talking about it a year and a half
believe
ago.
it
What,
took this
Pokemon
long
Go?
for it to
Yes,
happen.
he's been talking about
I
this
never
since
heard
they
of it
talked about
until-
it like 20 months ago. He's been talking about this game,
Jeez.
and so
It's pretty neat.
It's finally here.
You know?
Yeah.
It's a big deal. It's free. Go try it out. If you don't like it, you've lost nothing.
Yeah, really.
You've lost. Yeah, fair
except
enough.
except for
It's free.
possibly your
I
life
can't
if you go
believe
to
it's
Elm Park
free
at
as
night.
well.
Right?
I'm surprised they didn't charge for this.
Well, they have
Yeah.
you have to buy for the items. you know?
In-game purchases, which if you
Oh,
play
see, I
enough,
haven't
it
done
seems
that
like you
yet.
go to
You can
Pokestops
kinda
and
get-
stuff.
yeah.
You get around it.
You can get some things to get it.
I see. I haven't done it yet, so
Yeah.
I've
Yeah.
gotten around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fun.
You've heard it here
Fun.
first. Michelle got around.
I was
Elm
wondering
Park
if
at
you were going to
night.
let that one go or not.
I don't let anything go. Next
Yeah.
question is from Dimitri.
What's going on with the single player games? I mean, everybody's playing these old multiplayer games, like Pokemon Go, like all these kind of games, and then I don't know.
Overwatch.
So what's going to happen to single player games? Is that the death of it?
No, because there'll be people like us.
So Dimitri's wondering if we're witnessing we're witnessing the death of single player games. And I mean, he brings up a valid point, right? Because like Overwatch is probably the most played game right now, and all that is just like an online battle arena first person shooter. Team Fortress all over again. And then of course Pokemon Go. We just said basically people are getting together and playing this thing together.
Yeah.
Is there still room for single player games?
I feel like people are going to get annoyed if games don't come out that are focused primarily on multiplayer with a single player campaign squeezed in there.
Yeah.
as opposed to the other way around. Like if they just came out with just single player with no multiplayer, people would be like, "What the fuck is this shit?"
Right.
Yeah, it'd
You
be
know?
kind of an outrage, right?
Yeah, and I don't care. I like when they focus more on the single player. I'm more apt to put my money on that game because I know it's gonna be quality. You know what I'm saying? Or
I
hopefully.
kind of think everything's out the window once VR comes out, though. I think that's the only thing anybody from this point on will be doing, right?
You think so?
I kind of think
wonder.
so. I mean,
It'll take a while, I think.
Yeah.
You know,
think?
a few years, yeah. But
Yeah.
it's gonna be really neat. I'm excited to see it.
I think.
I
it's
I
exciting.
am. I'm excited to think. It's like Christmas, or like way
It is
back
like
in
Christmas.
the day. Remember how excited back when Toys R Us and Child World were a thing, and they were the only place you could go to put money
Child World?
toward.
Yeah, what
What's
the fuck is
Child
Child
World?
World?
You don't remember Child
Oh,
World?
thank God, I'm glad you
You're my
understand it.
age.
Yeah.
So
but
they had the Panda Bear, where Toys R Us had the giraffe, Joffrey the giraffe.
Child World.
Yes, and they were over on near White
Joffrey,
City.
that is his name, Joffrey.
That is-
wow.
it is
Oh, wow,
Joffrey.
good job.
No, it's Jeffrey.
No, it's Joffrey.
No, it's
Joffrey.
Jeffrey.
J-
Jeffrey the giraffe.
No, I thought it was always Joffrey.
Jeffrey the giraffe. It sounds like it goes together.
But isn't it
It's spelled with a G. I've had friends growing up that were named Jeffrey and they were spelled with a G.
But didn't have an O in it. It could be
Geoff. That's
Joffrey.
Jeff.
Isn't it?
One of my
I
friends.
don't know, I'm doubting
one of my
myself
friends in
now.
high
I don't
school.
know.
One of my friends in high school was named Jeff. It was spelled like that.
You're
And we-
changing
and-
everything
Joff-
right now.
my whole childhood.
my brain's
is
like all
ruined.
the flashing memories. I'm like, going backwards.
to be fair, we called him Geoff because his name was spelled
Geoff,
that
there
way.
you go.
But that's not what his name was.
Maybe as a kid I saw him. He's like Joffrey.
Child World.
Yeah, but you don't remember
The
the
panda.
panda. Yeah, they had a panda bear.
Nope.
And like a
I
castle.
don't know Child World.
And a castle?
Yeah, look it up.
I remember
then
KB Toys.
I'm in. I'm excited.
KB.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
wow.
those
yeah.
days,
Those
Yeah.
you could go there
What are we
because the
talking
new
about?
Zelda was coming out.
Oh, single player games.
Yeah, and the excitement for
Yeah.
new Zelda.
Yeah. Oh, like Christmas.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Virtual reality.
This is virtual
That's
reality.
what I feel like.
You're welcome.
That excited.
Parents
Thank
are going to
you.
be so upset. They're going to have to buy every kid.
They're bullshit, and then the kid's gonna
Oh,
bitch because
man.
it's not gonna fit properly and it's gonna waddle off their stupid
Oh,
little head.
yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Everyone's going to be out money.
Yeah. Yeah. Including
Right?
me.
Everybody.
You little baby.
Yeah. I think Sony's E3 press conference this year is the answer to this question, right? What did they show? They showed Horizon Zero Dawn, single player game.
Awesome.
They showed Resident Evil 7 VR, single player game.
Yep.
They showed Days End. No, what was the zombie game? Days End.
Third person. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was Days End. I think you're right.
Yeah. And Days End. That doesn't sound right.
It doesn't, but
Their new zombie game that looks like World War Z. I think that's single player. I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Where they're like really fast and like they swarm.
Yes.
Yeah, that looks cool.
And
it
I thought
looked-
he was gonna
That
die like
looks really
13
cool.
times through
Yeah.
the demo.
Days Gone. Days.
I
End.
think
looks-
Days Gone.
Shit, I'm not this dumb usually. Am I?
Days gone.
Your mother called ahead. You're not this dumb.
Oh my god!
Oh my god! Too soon?
I was watching Jim Jeffries stand up. You know Jim Jeffries?
I've heard of it.
Not
he's
Jim
a-
Joffrey.
No, he's an Australian comic, and his new special is on Netflix, right? And one of his jokes, which was actually a true story about his life, he at 36 years old, he discovered that he's on the spectrum. He's autistic.
Oh no.
Like, and he was like, this was mind-boggling. He was like, this was unbelievable. At 36 years old, I discovered I was autistic. I
What
called
do you
my
do with that information?
He goes. I was so freaked out. I called my mom. He goes, Mom, I got the craziest, unbelievable news you'll ever hear. And she goes, What is it? You're getting married? And he goes,
You're getting married.
And he goes, No, Mom, I'm autistic. And she goes, Oh, no one's surprised by that.
Oh.
And I was like, This is my life. This is my fear. And at
Wait,
36 years old, the same age that I am,
That's
it
not the
came true
response
for
your
him.
mom should give you.
It doesn't
Right?
matter. But he.
Your mother's the
My-
one
my-
giving you these thoughts
That's
too.
what I'm saying.
Wait, but
It's
how
totally
old, how
possible.
old was he?
36. Guess
Yeah,
how old
well,
I am.
you just have to finish the year and you'll be fine.
We're not all the same. I thought it was hilarious though because I literally
man.
watched it last night and I was like, "Oh my god, my worst fear
like
came to
having
light for
nightmares.
him."
Him, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But also watch the new Jim Jeffries stand up. It's fucking hilarious.
Funny, huh?
It is
Yeah.
on Netflix.
Netflix,
It
yeah.
might be the
Right.
funniest thing of all time. But we were talking about single player games
Yes.
and also the new God of War single player game.
Yeah.
Basically, all Sony gave us this E3 was a shit ton of new single player games.
True, yeah.
So, despite the fact that
And
multiplayer
that press
games
conference killed.
killed,
Yeah.
killed, multiplayer games are huge. I think Sony is like the last remaining vestige, yes, of single player games. My mom called it.
We could all be wrong.
Yeah,
and
maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe none of those games will sell. Who knows? Maybe Xbox
My
will
head,
take
I'm like,
over. All the
vestibule?
vestige.
Vestige.
They'll sell. They'll all sell.
Vestiges. Vestiges.
Vestigial organ.
Varicuse.
Varrichione.
No.
Varrichione.
Yes.
I'm the fucking shit.
You just
yeah.
say it enough times, it'll work.
He only did it
Now
twice.
spell
That's
it.
his fourth time.
Ve-
Ooh,
Nope. You're already wrong.
You're not.
No.
No. You're like, what do you mean
blew
it's
my
not me?
mind.
Just read it. It's down. It's right down there.
Yeah.
Right above her Twitter account.
VER.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Oh.
He wants me to get a Twitter account, and there's
What?
no point. Hold on.
She doesn't.
Hold
She
on.
I had
You
to.
won't get a.
I made him.
I
You
had
won't get a
to.
Facebook.
It's my
Let's talk
only
about
social.
that. Why won't you get a Facebook account?
Yeah, why won't you get a
don't have to
Facebook
do
account?
anything to
Well,
it.
because I hate to say I never needed it, and then I didn't want to get involved in that whole.
But now you need it.
No.
Yeah, you do.
Now my problem is
I
it's
don't need Twitter.
just because I said no, and I just like have this thing in my mind.
Oh,
that
you're just
no.
being like a stubborn.
I don't need it though. I
Right.
honestly don't, and I'd never
Except
ever
to promote
use it.
this channel.
Right.
That's why I got Twitter.
More people would be watching.
That I have so many.
Fine.
What's
get-
with the pornography people that you can't get rid of? I have
Oh
these
yeah, he's got all these bots that are following him
bots that are following
On
me.
what?
on Twitter.
That Twitter
Oh,
thing.
see, I want to know about that. I've never been on Twitter.
Yes.
See?
As of today,
I'm
she will
learning.
be.
No.
Do you have Facebook?
Yeah.
Follow Michelle at the second Kira. Next up, our final
The second
the
Cure?
second Kira. The Death Note.
Kira?
Kira. Killer.
Oh, I never watched it.
It's
Oh,
really
you
good.
should.
You should.
It's awesome.
I've never watched anime.
You should.
Except the new Voltron a little
No,
bit.
watch this one.
I'm not sure if that counts. If you
I was just gonna say this.
Yeah.
if you want your video,
Thundercats.
if you want to submit a viewer, if you want to, this is really difficult. If you want to submit a viewer video question, go to our Facebook channel at facebook.com/withoutprogames and send us a message with your video included. Yeah, it's right down there.
You know?
And don't go to Jeremy's Facebook page. You,
You
won't
won't
find
find
one.
it.
Nope.
You won't find one.
No.
No.
But
Also,
follow him on Twitter.
Yeah, be a
That's
blank page now loading, but it will never load.
our final viewer video question comes from. This is Barry.
Hey guys.
Hey.
So, question.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a pretty big Sony fan. Pretty much been a PlayStation fan since I can remember. What do you think the biggest failure for Sony in the last 5 years in the video game industry has been?
The biggest failure.
Biggest Sony failure in the last 5 years.
They have a few, though.
They've got a few.
They do.
But in the last 5 years, not so many.
Well, the PlayStation Eye camera thing, that's fucking stupid.
For the PS4?
Yes.
Yeah?
And for the PS3.
I kind of like it for the PS4.
Do you?
Is that the
I-
one that you can use for the
Tearaway?
Tearaway?
Yep.
And I never got
Yeah.
to use it because I didn't have one. Yeah.
I mean, the Kinect is stupid, too, but
Kinect
I
is
like it because
stupid.
it turns on when I say Xbox turn on. That's all I
Right.
use it for.
Well,
That's
but-
it.
Alright.
But that's what I like the camera for in the PlayStation.
Then I get paranoid. All right, so do you sit on your couch and jerk off?
Oh,
Constantly.
it's like
and
Big
the camera's
Brother,
facing at
like
you.
Big
I have to
Brother
turn
thing,
my
yeah.
camera away because I always think, you know what? If one day, just like all those
Well, you'd have
famous
to turn
people
everything over.
that had their fucking
I moved my
News
camera closer
uploaded.
to the couch.
This is-
I want to get a good vantage point. I'm like, because then it'll look bigger from that perspective.
there you go.
Right? Get it right up in there.
well, there you go. Well, if you want that,
Right,
that's
yeah.
fine.
I don't mind.
But I still
If
get
anybody
paranoid
wants to
about
watch
that.
me jack off,
Yeah.
youtube.com
Follow him. He won't even blur it
/withoutprogames.
out.
Nothing
Yeah.
gets edited out.
Nothing gets edited out.
He loves the Asian
Especially
culture,
that.
but not the blurring out part. He wants to see the balls, the junk.
We'll see it all. Bring it all. Also, hi, Mom. And that does it for the weekly wrap-up.
Oh yeah, that was a wrap up.
That was the weekly wrap-up.
Wow.
All right. Now, it's time for this week's best 20 minutes of your life. The viewer video questions. Nope. It's time for the... Wait, let's try this
Wait.
again.
We
I was
already
gonna say,
did
yeah,
that.
wait, we did
that.
those.
Let's
Didn't
come.
we? I think we
It's,
did.
it's now time for the best 20 minutes of your week. Video game. True and false. I always say true and false, but it's actually video game true or false.
You're right.
Right? If this is your first time watching video game true and or false, I like that.
Alright,
and or.
yeah, that worked.
Then
Did
pull out a
No.
piece of
You
paper
get and.
and play
It's
along
true, but it's false.
at home.
It's and or false.
Brad
True.
makes it.
Oh.
Every week, Somebody takes the role as a host, comes up with a list of 10 games, some of them real, some of them fake. The other two play the role of the contestants. They try to figure out whether those games are real or fake, and they put down T or F, true or false, real or fake.
Yeah.
So if you're playing along at home, get out a piece of paper. Jeremy, what kind of paper?
I was going to say wax paper. But
Wax
no, 'cause
paper.
that won't work.
No.
You can't write on it.
You could use whiteout
Doesn't it
to
have
write
to
on
be
it.
parchment?
Does not have to be parchment.
I thought it had to be
That is a
parchment.
viable
It
option.
has been, it's been 2 of the...
Oh man,
that's
I've been
that
using parchment.
paper.
I've been buying like extra parchment paper on Amazon. Like,
Yeah. Unbleached white paper.
If you're us, you can use business cards.
There you go. Oh,
Care
yeah,
of
we
the
were on
Caps
last
Man.
week.
Right? All right, so you go. Here you
I
go.
can turn
One
my
for you.
camera.
I already
You
found
already got
one.
one?
There's
Okay.
they're hiding
Excellent.
all over the place.
All right, so if you're playing along at home, pull out a piece of paper and see if you can beat.
Hey, I was-
Jet. Yes? Brett or what?
I was just thinking
Not
of
yours,
last
Brett.
week's
Brett,
episode.
yeah.
Yes, what happened
Or
last week?
yesterday's episode.
Yeah.
Did we fully answer why we were the failures of the PS4? Just the camera? That's all.
Oh, the five.
Oh, the largest failure.
Yeah.
Why did we
man.
stop talking about
Because
this?
I went into Dick and
We got
Paul's
this-
like I tend to
Oh,
go
yeah.
into.
Oh right,
Oh,
because
here's
the Big
what-
Brother thing and
Big
all
Brother.
that. Yeah.
What I was gonna say actually was the Sony should never have bought Gaikai. They have this streaming service where you can play all of like the old PlayStation 3 games on PS4, and it's called PlayStation Now, and it's like $100 a year, and it's streaming. It streams like movie stream, and it's garbage. And I just want to put my PlayStation 3 disc in my PlayStation 4 and play it that way, and they're like, nope. They should.
this way.
$100 a year for garbage.
Wow.
Well, it's
Yeah.
because it's like a Netflix subscription basically, but for video games. And the idea is cool, but the technology just hasn't caught up yet,
Yeah.
and it seems like a fucking waste. I don't want to play my games that way. There's always going to be a little lag. So that's I think their biggest failure. They spent like $1 billion on Gaikai. What a waste of money.
Damn.
Yeah. You guys ready?
I'm ready.
Video game true and false. True or false?
True or false?
True or false?
It's not both.
True or false?
Can it be
True or
both?
false? You're good at repeating
10.
things till you get it, though.
10.
Like the
Yeah.
last name.
Like the last name.
Like the
Like
last
like
name.
like what last name?
Like the last name.
Varrichione.
Like the last name.
Varrichione.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah,
like
there you
that
go.
last name right
Yeah.
there.
Number one. Number one. Pajama Sam. You are what you eat from your head to your feet. Pajama Sam. You are what you eat from your head to your feet.
Is he
Like a
friends with
leprechaun all rhyming and
Cargo
stuff.
Pants
This
Jack?
and 60. No, this is a 2001 PlayStation 1 game. Just before dinner, Pajama Sam is whisked away by his Chocomock cookies to
Not
the
before
fats
dinner.
to the fats and sweets party on Mop Top Island.
Mop
Top.
Jinx. But things go wrong when Sam tries to leave the party and ends up in Candy Cane Jail.
Oh no!
Did he get
can
drunk
lick
first,
his way
or
out.
like how did
Yeah.
he,
What did he do
Why
to
did
get
he
in
leave
there?
the party? Was it not good?
Did they tell you, or did you make up that much?
Number two.
Pajama Sam. All right.
True or false,
I don't
guys?
know, dude.
Oh, hold on.
True or
That's good
false?
either way.
Thank you.
I'm going with it.
Yeah.
Number two. Surround Sound City. Surround Sound City. This is a 2006 Japanese-only PlayStation portable game. Explore Sound City, a modern-day bustling metropolis where you go about your daily life running errands for friends and family. The catch, however, is that you play this game with headphones on and eyes shut. Only audio clues will help you to your destination.
Do you know he talks like this at work too?
I do. She yells at me. She's like, it's not a podcast.
Like all the time. It's just like, I need the rice.
So, excuse me. Number one.
I'm like, this is not a no. Okay.
I don't know what to say about that one.
But you only have to say true or false.
Very
it's like
true.
50-50. You got this.
Or very
Or
false.
not. Yeah.
It had me right in there. I'm picturing this game, and yeah, it's so stupid. It would have to be real, is what I'm thinking. Because there's been terrible games that have been real that I definitely thought were false.
Only in Japan too, right?
Only Japan. I like
only
that.
PlayStation portable game. Number three. Oral. I don't have to finish this one. Asphalt. Number three is Oral Asphalt. This is a 2015 iOS game. In this 2D skateboarding / parkour hybrid, you'll sustain brutal injuries and even death made even more gruesome by putting in the old Sega Genesis Mortal Kombat blood code, ABACABB, which lost some of its retro pizzazz when ported to the Vita, where the code changed to XO, X square, X circle, circle.
I already wrote my answer down.
Where's the oral part come from?
Oral asphalt. Oral asphalt.
Fuck. Or oral only. Fuck. I don't know. Oral asphalt.
Oh, it's funny because it's like, did you make this up? I don't know.
I know, and it's disturbing to know that there's been a shitload where I'm like, dude, if you made that up, and I don't remember if he did or not, and I know some of them he has.
You're gonna have to start like marking on the side. Like,
Yeah, I know, really.
I'm a very disturbed individual.
I know.
That said, number 4.
Number 4.
Number 4 is Banana Jamma Rama.
Oh,
Banana Jamma Rama.
Grandma.
This is a 2004 DS game. Did you know that bananas are actually alien fetuses? In Banana Jamma Rama, the aliens have returned to Earth to discover that humans have eaten all of their children.
Oh,
Play as alien
That's a
leaders.
shame.
yeah.
It's a sad moment for the.
Yeah, I don't know.
What?
Play as alien leaders peel and split and take revenge on humanity in this surprisingly upbeat 2D platformer.
That sounds like something I would have made up.
If you made it up, then you know the answer.
True.
Or false.
False.
Yeah, or not.
These are tricky. You're good at the tricky ones. Damn you.
Number 5. Number 5 is Suicide Wank. Number 5, Suicide Wank.
See, I already know you're good.
Go on.
I know, right?
This is a 2015 Steam game.
They're good. Steam's good. Yeah.
UrbanDictionary.com defines a suicide wank as shouting "Mom" or "Dad" while masturbating, then trying to finish the job before they open your door.
Oh no!
I'll leave the gameplay to your imagination.
Shit, this many. Fuck. I gotta go this way. I'm basing it solely off of how I've answered the rest. Shit.
Number 6. Is it number 6?
Yeah.
Number 6. Leather Goddesses of Phobos.
What?
Number 6 is Leather Goddesses of Phobos. This is a 1986 PC game. The Leather Goddesses of Phobos are finalizing their plans for the invasion of Earth. The player's character has been abducted for the final testing of the plan that will enslave all of humanity and take... Can't read my writing. Oh.
You're building it up so much.
Enslave Earth for all of humanity and turn Earth into a pleasure dome.
Pleasure dome.
For the Twisted Vixens.
It had to go there right at the end. Damn it. Dude.
Damn it.
86.
1986 PC game.
Trying to think what movies were popular back then. It was like Back to the Future and shit. With alien invasions, would that have taken place around? Well, that's always popular.
When did... Remember My Stepmother is an Alien? Do you remember that? That was a movie.
No.
No.
Wait, who was in it?
You weren't born for like 5 more years.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I wouldn't... If a movie came out today, I couldn't tell you who was in it.
I think I know what you're talking about slightly.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I can't do that either.
What year were you born?
1990.
Number 6. No, you're older than Brett.
No, number 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not by much, though. Wait, how old is he?
12.
He turns 13 next week.
Give him some credit.
We didn't even address that Brett's not here.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
We said he's not here. We didn't say why.
Yeah.
And, well, we don't really know. What are we on? Number 6?
Number
7.
6. No, wait, what was that?
That was number 6.
What was number 6?
Number 6 was Leather Goddess of Phobos.
Yeah.
Did you not answer the question?
I didn't.
Okay, well, maybe it's time.
It is. Well, it definitely is.
Or
time.
you could hold off, do it later. I don't know.
No. Okay, I'm ready.
If you're playing along at home, make sure you comment below. Let us know if you're beating these guys.
She's gonna win.
Number 7. Number 7.
I always lose.
Number 7 is called Epidemic Z. Epidemic Z. This is a just announced, so no release date, PlayStation VR game. In a twist on the zombie survival genre, your character becomes a zombie just 5 minutes into the game. In maybe the slowest game ever made, trudge around the city in first-person VR, recruiting other zombies for your undead horde.
Wouldn't we have heard about this?
Yes.
Would
Or
you have?
No.
Or would we have?
I don't know.
That's the question.
I don't know.
You guys been keeping up with your PSVR news?
No.
No? Then you must... you're not keeping up with it.
I know I'm not.
I was going to say, because Res Infinite just got announced as a launch title. That's super exciting.
What?
Yep. It was the same... nothing. Okay, next answer is number 8.
Did you read that in the same column that you
Yeah,
had
totally.
this one?
Number 8. Number 8 is... Red is the loneliest number. Number 8. Red is the loneliest number. This is a 2014...
So far. Yeah.
2000 I haven't even read it yet. 2014 Steam game. Red is sad. Red is depressed.
Aw.
Red hasn't been happy in a very, very long time.
Are we reading your diary?
Are you red, Brian? Is it
Do
really?
we need to pause the game and talk
Start
about
over
this
and
for a
replace
second? I don't
Brian
know.
is the loneliest number.
I'm blue. If I was green, I would die. In this very traditional JRPG, with a very non-traditional story, play as Red through heartache and pain, and make critical decisions, each of which can change which of the equally depressing outcomes you will experience.
It's a fucking heavy
Sounds
game.
like a terrible game.
Really? This is
I
not.
wouldn't want to play.
I know. What, do happy people want to play it to experience what it's like to be depressed, maybe?
Why would you want to do that?
I don't
They're
know.
happy. Stay
Maybe
happy.
It's so unfamiliar to them.
Oh, well.
What does it feel like to be sad? I never am. You know? I don't know what the answer is, though.
I've never gone a day without my Prozac.
Yeah. As they cut vegetables on their nice little cutting
No, they have
thing.
somebody to do it for them. They're so
Kitchens.
happy. They're like,
But they're happy to do it, too.
oh,
Either way.
yeah.
You know?
Either way, positive attitude.
Does
Yeah.
rich
All
people
right.
happy? Is that what
Great.
you're getting at?
Let's play that game so we can experience sadness. What is it again? The game name?
Red.
Red
Red.
is the loneliest number.
Brian is the loneliest number.
Dear diary, mood apathetic.
Yes.
Number
I
9.
want to change it. Steam?
Steam.
Yes.
Yes,
Steam.
Steam, I think 2014, is that right?
I'm changing it.
2014 Steam game.
I
You're
changed
changing
my-
it.
I did.
What'd you change it to?
Hey,
I'm just asking.
no cheating. There are people playing at home.
I already wrote down my answer.
Number 9.
Number 9.
Number 9, Pirates Plundar. Number 9 is Pirates Plundar.
He's been waiting all day to say
I
this.
So much. Yeah.
I can like feel the
Yeah.
excitement.
Very exciting.
It's a 2006 Wii game.
Yeah.
Yo ho ho in a Caribbean full of enemy scum. Travel the seas to get back your newly found treasure
You're.
that has been viciously taken by that evil lily-livered traitor Rude Belly.
Rude belly.
Trigger meteor showers while defeating armies
Trigger
of
meteor
monsters
showers?
and
Armies.
legions of the cursed dead.
He was very excited because he flipped that notebook over well before I was done answering the last question.
He's like, let's
You
do
still have-
this.
you-
Next one.
Let's do this.
That's
I'm ready.
That's unfair. You still haven't answered the last
It's like,
question.
oh man, I hope that game's true. I want to play it.
That had a lot of pirates. Sure, but
Yeah, but it was
Chips,
like pirates, like
Chips
undead. There was
Ahoy, of
meteor
course,
showers.
that couldn't be
like,
real.
Chips,
Chips
Chips
Ahoy.
Ahoy 2. No, it wasn't Chips Ahoy.
Yeah, that was a
Oh,
lot
no,
of. There was a lot of
Oreos
food.
Ahoy.
Oreo Ahoy 2. Double stuffed treasure chest. That was good. I like that Brett had to read
Yeah,
the
that was
description of
tricky.
that.
I
That was
couldn't.
tricky.
I couldn't.
Yeah.
Number 10.
Finally, number 10.
10.
Number 10
Yes.
is Tooth Protectors. Number 10, Tooth Protectors. This is a 1983 Atari 2600 game.
My God.
The player is charged with protecting a set of white teeth from the dreaded snack attackers. This game was never given an official retail release. Instead, it was only available by sending in many proofs of purchase stamps to Johnson & Johnson, making it extremely rare today.
These are really long descriptions.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
I wanted to make sure you had plenty of evidence to make your decision.
Damn it!
I don't even know. What was the name of that one again?
Tooth
Johnson and
protectors.
Johnson.
Tooth protectors.
What does Johnson and Johnson have to do with teeth protecting? Aren't they more like
A family. What is it?
Q-tips?
Johnson and Johnson.
they don't do
family?
toothpaste?
I don't know.
I
I like that you're giving
Q-tips.
visuals just in case we don't know what they are.
Q-tips.
Like,
Toothpaste.
is that a toothbrush? Wouldn't
That's
you
a
like
toothbrush. Yeah,
toothpaste?
toothpaste.
Like, yeah.
But you're holding yes.
Wait,
toothbrush.
I have a Johnson & Johnson toothbrush.
But did they?
Was
get
that a hint?
I'm saying that's...
Are you trying to further make this true
I'm just trying
in
to
our minds?
Just trying to say it's time
I don't know the
to
answer.
score the game.
All right,
Well,
I'm going
well,
this way.
Okay.
I'm going this. You know
Sure.
what? I'm gonna lose. It
Great.
doesn't matter.
Are you?
It's all for fun.
Do you always lose?
I always do.
You do lose a lot.
I do.
Yeah.
I
We'll
do.
see.
All right.
I'm so and I can never trick him with mine. He practically gets them right all the time.
If you're playing along at home, pull out your answer sheet, which is fucking retarded. You should have already had your answer sheet
Keeping
out.
it out, baby.
What's the point of pulling it out? It should already be out.
Be out. Leave it out. Let him see it.
Take it out. Let it flow in the air.
Let it breathe.
Let your PlayStation camera see it clearly.
Yes.
Pull that camera
When
close.
it gets
Clearly
hacked,
taking a turn.
and all of a sudden, all your friends can see when you jerked off or diddled in
Like,
front of the
what
camera.
was this?
He,
What was
he
that?
does it weird.
Like, what are
The
you
goods.
doing?
Presenting the goods in front of the camera.
You know, I don't even want to know what you're doing over there. Yeah.
He does it weird.
Isn't that how you masturbate? Isn't that an updraft? I was always told if you touch it, you'll go blind.
I
So
was
if
watching-
you do that, you don't touch it.
I was watching Game Grumps today, and
I see what you're trying to do there.
Yes.
All right.
watching Game Grumps today, and one of the two that were doing the Let's Play was talking about his first time masturbating, and he's like I didn't know how to do it the first time. He goes, so I kind of did it like starting a fire. And he, goes,
Oh.
and he, goes, he created an Indian burn,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
crisscross applesauce burn. You're not supposed to call it Indian burn anymore,
You know,
Oh, really?
or Indian
it's not
style.
Indian. It's Indian.
Indian style.
Indian style.
You don't-
Like when you sit.
Yeah, cross-legged.
Cross-legged.
Yeah.
You don't call it Indian style anymore. That's
You know
not
what's
appropriate.
funny? That slipped from my term, like terminal. I don't use that term. What's the terminology?
That's just.
So in schools now,
I say that now. I used to when I was a kid, Indian style, but it's
Well, you
right.
used to
I
probably
for-
sit more like that when you were a kid
True.
as well. So.
I've totally forgotten that
in
term.
schools they
Wow.
call
Don't say that
in schools they call it.
But Indian burn, yeah. Oh, I'll
They-
say that forever. I will
Yeah.
never.
They now call it crisscross applesauce in schools.
Really?
That's how you
What
say
does that
Indian
even
style.
mean?
Who the fuck knows? Crisscross
Crisscross
applesauce?
Applesauce.
Like I don't want applesauce involved in my sitting
My
process at all.
lap? Yeah.
Right? It seems like really uncomfortable.
It doesn't even make sense.
It doesn't make. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense though.
Crisscross, like plop applesauce on the table. It doesn't.
I mean, are we playing like tic tac toe in the applesauce? Like what's?
I don't
going
know.
on? I don't know.
It's a lumpy apples. It's
Oh,
just
like
stupid.
chunky applesauce.
Yeah, that's.
I'd rather have it like crisscross peanut butter. Doesn't rhyme, but it's
Crisscross.
fucking better.
How about crisscross? Sit down. Sit down, crisscross.
How about just Indian style?
How about crisscross?
They already
Will
made it
make
to
you-
all of this stuff. You're right. It's called Indian style.
Throwing it out there. Maybe we can come back to that. Brilliant. Let's do that one.
That one, Native American style.
Yes.
There we go.
How about crisscross will make you jump?
Jump, yeah.
Yeah.
He did. I jumped a few times.
Number 1, Pajama Sam. You are what you eat from your head to your feet.
True.
I won't. I wish I said true now, but I said false.
Why do you wish you said true now?
You can
Because
change
I have
it.
too many falses.
Maybe.
false.
Maybe not. You have too
I
many.
put
You wrote
false.
true. You wrote false.
Yeah.
Oh God.
It's totally true.
Yeah.
Yep.
See?
Make sure you check off.
Oh, I'm
You guys gotta-
checking.
you gotta
Check
trust-
off.
Checking.
Yeah.
I've played this game at home before.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number
I have two.
Yeah.
Okay,
Wait.
yeah, you've missed an
Yeah.
episode before.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, why would you play again?
What did I answer?
Yeah. I don't even remember.
I'm gonna be way better this time.
You must have
Yeah.
got like contact high from Brett or something. Just
Right?
forgot everything.
Number 2, Surround Sound City,
False.
I want it to be true.
and you wrote true.
Yeah.
It's false.
Yeah, I figured.
Oh, two
But
for two.
it's so stupid. I went with it.
2 for 2.
Okay?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
always lose.
Yeah,
I
no,
always
I-
want them to be real, so I say true.
I thought it would be a fun game.
yes,
Right?
it
I want
always
the
is.
pirate one in the end to be true. That
Ooh, I
sounded
know.
really cool.
Number 3, Oral Asphalt.
False.
I put false.
It's totally false.
Yeah, I got one.
Now,
All right.
see, I wanted to call this game Eat Shit,
yeah.
and so Oral Asphalt was like, when you're skateboarding. So,
Yeah.
I thought
Very
it was,
true.
That
Oh,
was
clever.
a
Alright.
PG way of saying eat shit.
Yes.
And I don't think Number 4, Banana Jamarama.
True? Questionably
False.
so?
It's totally false.
Yeah,
Yay.
yeah.
Yep.
I wasn't very confident
Bananas
about
are
that
not
one.
alien fetuses.
No.
Number 5, suicide wank.
False.
True.
It's false.
All right.
Pretty good though.
It was great. It
Right.
was really good.
Yep.
It's like that's something totally
That's why I
that
put
you would
true.
make up.
Steam is
Calling
crazy
it.
like that. I wanted it to be real.
Number 6, leather goddesses of Phobos.
True.
I put true.
It's true.
Hey.
It's true.
It really
it's
is.
true.
It
Really.
is.
Wow.
You surprised yourself.
I did.
You're like, why did I write true? Oh, good.
Oh god, I'm glad I did though,
So
because
lucky.
I'm winning.
I was right.
What number is this?
7.
I didn't number it on my paper. That's why I'm all fucked up. Epidemic Z.
True.
False.
It is false.
Hey.
Kind of wanted it to be true.
Yeah, no, I think that would be a fun game.
Yeah, I was like, I'd buy it. I don't know.
Which one was that again?
There's the VR zombie game where you are a zombie and you recruit other zombies for your horde.
You walk around really slow.
Real slow.
Yeah.
Like, this is real boring.
Yeah.
Number 8.
Yes.
That's when I changed.
Number 8. Red is the loneliest number.
False.
I put true.
It's false.
Yeah, I
originally
was
put
saying
false.
there's no way that's
And
true.
then I based it true off of the other ones I had answered.
There's
It was so sad.
There's actually a PlayStation, I think PS4 or PlayStation Vita game that I base this off of. It's called Actual Daylight. Is that what it's called? I don't know. I'm probably wrong. But it's a game about being really fucking depressed. So it's not out of the realm of possibilities.
Yeah.
Number
That's a shame.
number 9. Pirates Plunder.
True, because I want it to be.
I put false because it seemed like the description had a lot of pirate terms.
Let me ask you a question before I tell you the answer.
Yes.
How many do you have right so far?
Oh man.
4.
Okay, how many do you have right so far?
Like 6?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you got another one. It's true.
7. 7. I'm 7 right.
Yep.
Yay.
And finally, number 10, Tooth Protectors.
Man, I'm gonna go buy that game.
Good segue into the answer with that one, by the way. I like that.
Yeah.
Which does how many? Yeah, that was good.
Thanks.
Yeah.
When you bring it up, you kind of ruin it. Number 10,
It was cool till you brought it up again.
Aw.
Everything's cool until Jeremy likes it.
Yeah. Aw. That was also good.
Oh, Jesus.
Twice.
You're really ruining it.
Why are you complimenting him? Like,
It was
dissing
very
you.
good.
In number 10, Tooth Protectors.
True, because
False.
it's weird.
It's actually true. It is a very rare.
I told you, I'm
Atari
terrible.
Oh man, I only
2600
got
game.
2 wrong.
Yeah.
I'm terrible at this.
Like I said, if you're playing along at home, and if you,
Well done.
I want to know if anybody
I'm going
got
home.
all 10 right. Comment below. I want to hear about it.
Oh, I want to know too.
That was video game true or false. All right. So that means it's time for this week's topic of the week.
Oh yeah, topic of the week.
Topic of the week.
It is.
This week's topic of the week was brought to you by Michelle. Yes, you want to introduce your topic?
Oh, I was just waiting for you to say my last name again. I don't.
Varrichione.
Yeah.
Varrichione. I will never get it wrong again.
All right,
Did I get it just
awesome.
wrong just that time?
No, you didn't.
Follow her on her Twitter handle, which is right down there.
Which will not be right down there because I'm not doing it.
I'm just making.
However, topic of the week.
My mission tonight is to make a Twitter account for you and then deliver the address and password.
I just don't see it necessary. What am I gonna do?
Also,
with Twitter?
I'm also going to make a
What am I gonna
Facebook
do?
account
I
for
don't know what I do
Jeremy.
with it.
What do
I
you
try
do
to
with
find
Twitter?
purpose for it every
Anything?
time, and I haven't, except for retweeting when there's one of these things going on.
That's all here. Yeah.
That's all I need you
So
for.
that's all I do.
Yep.
Other than that, I don't. use
You
it.
should just make multiple Twitter and Facebook and just throw it everywhere.
Yeah, I'm
and-
all over
I'm
the
totally
place.
creating a Facebook account for you tonight.
No.
Yep.
See,
No.
that's how I feel about Twitter.
No. No, I feel it'll be. I don't know.
The topic of the week,
Oh, right. Topic of the week.
and you can check the if you're watching just the topic of the week episode, check out the YouTube channel down below. You can see the full episode at
Please do.
youtube.com/withoutparolgames. And if you like what you see, please like, subscribe. More importantly, subscribe and share our videos if you really feel like it.
Comment.
Yeah, comment.
I like comments.
Yeah, we got some nice comments
Those are
lately.
cool.
People are really nice.
Yeah.
And what's up, Capsman? Sorry we didn't promote you this week.
Wait,
just
we
did.
could do that. The Cops Man.
Right here,
Cast
paper brought to you by the Caps Man.
Okay.
For our true
Promoting.
and false.
Yeah.
The Paperman.
The paper
The-
caps.
Well, and that was last segment. So now we're on the topic of the week.
Right.
Michelle, what is the topic of the week?
since all this lottery stuff's going down, what would you do if you won the lottery?
Yeah.
That's it.
Am
What
I
would you
missing
do?
something? First of all, is there something
Nah,
big with the lottery going on?
you know what? Kinda.
At work we've been
Kinda.
we
Yeah.
collectively as a group throw in money at work to buy as many tickets as we can to increase our odds of winning.
Oh, we've sometimes done that.
And then we all say that we're
It's
all
been
just going to
happening
walk
more
out.
often lately.
Yeah.
It's almost like we don't know when to fold.
Oh, really? Yeah. Well, one day you might win. That's probably the
Yeah,
logic.
well, that's where we're going with that. Yeah.
Why
Yeah.
not?
And if we were to win,
Yeah,
Right.
right.
So I think the first question is how much money would it take for you to win, for you to walk out on your job, for you to just be like, fuck it, I've got enough money for the rest of my life, or for at least the next few years, depending on how important your job is to you. How much money would it take for you to walk out on your job?
oh, out of moral standards, everyone keeps saying at work they're going to just walk out, it's going to be epic and awesome and this and that.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could walk out. I feel like I'd have to put in at least 1 week.
But
Maybe
you'd
not
still
2 weeks.
do
I'd
that.
probably say fuck 2 weeks. I'll do 1 week though.
Yeah.
I feel like a little notice is necessary regardless. And
So-
then
so
from
no
there,
matter
never
how-
be seen again.
No matter how
Never be
much
seen
money,
again.
no matter how much money, if somebody right now is like, you're going to win the lottery tomorrow, and it's going to be $100 million, and that's what you have in the
Yeah.
bank tomorrow, right? Like you're like, really? I have to go to work now?
Yeah, I know. I say this now and then I'll win and just be like, fuck it. I'm not going in.
I think if I won 50 grand,
Oh, really?
$50,000,
That's it?
You'd be gone.
I'd be able,
That's
I'd,
it? Like,
Jinx again.
Yeah.
I'd be able to get through the next 2 years of my life with $50,000. So I pay all my bills
not a lot of money.
and have money to spare, and then I'd be like looking for a job after that.
No.
I wouldn't walk out of my job, but I would
wouldn't walk out
give
for
my 2 weeks
50.
notice.
I
Not
wouldn't
for
for
50.
50. 50, I would just feel like it would be
100 million maybe.
comfortable.
We'll talk.
like-
We'll talk.
Yeah, a comfortable cushion
Yeah.
to add to,
Yeah, pay
You know,
off some
what I
bills,
already-
pay off
yeah.
a mortgage,
Yeah.
whatever.
You know,
Yeah,
and
buy
I'd
a
still
car.
keep my job for 50 grand.
oh,
like,
absolutely, I
I
would
would
never
too.
quit.
I would too. I'm
yeah,
kidding.
50.
Just-
yeah, oh man.
Just to, I would say, for me
I
to
don't
be
know, were you?
like, I'm cashing this now, sayonara, and then walk out,
Right.
which I would. I mean, they'd understand too. They'd be like, oh,
Yeah,
all that money.
it doesn't help that one of our bosses
right?
is in on this with us, and he's like going to walk out
Yeah.
with us.
I would
Yeah,
say,
who's gonna work at Bogotto?
Right?
I
No
want to
one.
say like
No one.
Seinfeld type of money, like $800 and something million, like that kind of a jackpot.
What
All
is-
right,
how does it relate to
explain.
Seinfeld?
Seinfeld is worth a lot of money.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I'm obsessed.
oh,
Haven't I
the-
told you guys?
Not
No,
really.
that's fine. No,
That I was
it's
obsessed with like net worth of people. Did I mention that once before?
Never
Net
heard this come
worth
out of your
of
mouth
people.
ever.
Yeah.
like you Google how much.
Yeah,
they're
I'll be
worth?
sitting there at work and I'll be like, I wonder how much John Candy was worth at the time of his death.
Is that how you,
You know
sit
what I
there
mean?
at work? You're like,
Yeah, like
you're
this.
like lounging.
Well, he
Like,
said
what is that?
I'm like, this is what I do.
Jeremy sells pool chairs for a
Yeah,
living.
yeah. I just
Okay, that makes a little more sense.
Patio furniture. He's just like, I just got to check this out before I make the next sale.
yeah,
I'll just be sitting there at work.
right. And I'll be sitting
Shays
there.
Lounge.
Could watch Chronicles of Riddick, and I'll be like, I wonder what Vin Diesel's net worth is, and then I got to check it. I know.
No,
them
do you have
all.
like a list? Do you have like a journal? You
No, I
write
just
this
kind of
shit
remember
down,
what
or-
they were worth after I look it up. But
It's weird that we
Okay.
can. It's weird that this information is widely available.
it is.
I don't like that.
Surprisingly, Kevin Bacon is not worth nowhere near as much as I thought he would be. Kevin Bacon, the dude's in everything, right?
Yeah.
Well,
he
what's
was
he
worth
worth?
like, according to the internet,
Sure.
it was like 15 or 20 million.
That's it.
Yeah,
Oh, he should be like 100. He should be like a billionaire by now.
yeah. Howard Stern was $585 million.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And
I believe
Seinfeld
that,
was like
though.
860 million.
That's how much.
Oprah's
So you're saying.
$3 billion is Oprah.
Jesus, that's
Jesus.
insane. So you're saying it would cost
Jesus,
$800 million for you to leave your job?
It would be a lot less. I'm just saying. I was thinking that, but in reality, no, it could be a lot less than that. Actually,
People
It
always
was-
say.
yeah.
People always like to say. You couldn't live the rest of your life on $1 million.
oh, I could.
Yeah, you could.
You totally.
Well, I don't
could.
know.
I-
Actually, wait a minute. I don't know.
Okay, at one
well-
point, like 20, 30 years ago, you could probably totally live the rest of your life with
Whoa, hold
with $1
on.
million.
Nobody's answered the actual question at hand.
No, 10
that?
years at 100,000.
The question
live
is
off of
what
that,
would you
you just-
do with it? Not
Well,
how.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
we
That
haven't
wasn't
even
even the
gotten that.
question.
No.
Yeah, right.
This is a multifaceted
Yeah.
question. There are many
All right.
parts of this.
Yeah.
And so.
All right, that definitely though. For what I'd want to do next,
Yeah.
I definitely would need more money.
So let's
You know what I mean?
just say, for the sake of argument, you have pretty much unlimited amount of money.
Unlimited.
You're not gonna
Okay.
you're not gonna be able to spend it before you die.
let's get it past Seinfeld
right.
money and move
Yeah.
into Oprah money.
We'll move into Oprah. We're on the Oprah
Yeah.
level there.
Yeah.
3-something billion, you know?
Let's say you've got unlimited money.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about running out before you die.
Ever.
You'll leave a significant
Nor
amount
anyone
to
you
your
live.
your kids. What would you do with it?
I wouldn't have kids for starters.
Yeah, no, seriously. They're just a
Remove
fucking
all that
brain.
shit, you know?
I don't know
science.
throwing
Get
that
rid
in
of
at
this.
the-
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I don't care the cost. Scrape it
No,
out.
I'd give money to my parents and my family. That's
Yeah,
fine. Yeah,
that's
sure.
first thing I would do.
And
Be like,
friends.
Sorry, mom and dad, for spending all this
Close,
money on my
close
education
friends.
that I've obviously not used for
Yeah.
more than 3 years of my life. Although the channel looks pretty nice, so I guess that graphic
Hey, you use it like every day.
Yeah.
pretty much.
Yeah.
I would definitely want them to like. I mean, I'm sure they're fine financially, but I like them to be like
More than
wicked fine. You know,
Sure.
like just
It's because they're
Very
listening right now.
Ah, is that why? They don't listen to this long. They're well done. They quit, when dildos were under the bed.
yeah, that's probably it.
Way
Yeah.
back that episode.
But then after we reward our family for being related to us, what do we do then?
Then what would you do?
I feel like, eventually I feel like the wealth and the power would get to you. And you'd start, like, maybe wanting to do, you'd go the path of the villain, in a sense. You'd start being destructive
You'd
with
become
it.
Donald Trump and run for president.
No, that
I would
wouldn't
just
even
travel.
interest me.
No, definitely not.
I'd want to
I
travel,
would travel a
but
lot,
then...
and I'd build my own house. I would build a tree house, an epic
Oh, one of those
tree
kind,
house, like an
that they-
epic tree house.
Those
yeah,
can be pretty sick.
they're so cool.
Yeah.
they're so cool.
Like Swiss Family Robinson treehouse.
Only
Or real.
20,000
better.
times better.
Like
Okay.
that dude
Yeah.
that goes around and builds the tree houses. I watched an
Yeah,
episode
that's
or two
a
of that.
show. That's cool. Yeah,
I
something
saw
like
it
that.
2 or 3 years ago. I
Never
saw
heard of
one.
this.
They do
And
like mansions and trees.
they're
It's so cool.
amazing.
Doesn't the tree grow and screw things up?
They do
Don't
this
ask
somehow.
questions.
Yeah, you know what?
Oh, sorry.
Right.
I didn't mean to bring
Fuck
reality
you,
into this
man.
conversation. I apologize.
With our unlimited amounts of money. Yeah.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
We'll
That's reality.
create a serum that kills the growth of the tree with our unlimited money.
Oh, good.
Oh,
now we're
now
killing
that's
trees.
sad.
Yeah, way
See,
to go,
but you could
hippie.
do that. You have
Speaking
the
of
money.
trees, this shirt. We haven't talked about the shirt yet either. and I'm
Yes,
so
that's
curious.
right.
Can you show the
Can-
people at
like-
home what you're wearing?
Well, it's not
What
a-
is going on
They
there?
even be able to see it. All right, so this shirt. Remember last week, Brett and I were talking about we don't have clothes.
Yeah,
We always wear the same shit.
yeah.
So today I was like, I am not going to wear the same fucking thing. I have either this shirt, that shirt, this shirt. So I went into the pile of the never wear pile.
I
And
can understand why it was there.
yeah, there's others.
Yeah.
This shirt, I made this specifically for my Sadie Hawkins dance when I was 15.
You made the shirt.
I had a list of stupid shit I wanted to get
Wait,
put on
Did
it.
you wear this to the dance?
I did. I had a list of stupid
Okay.
shit I wanted
Did you
to put
go
on
alone?
No, I had a date.
Okay.
And
But she asked you because it was Sadie Hawkins.
yeah, she did ask
Okay.
me. You don't understand what it took to convince the woman at the mall that penis isn't a swear. She was an Asian woman, and she's like, "Oh, I don't want to mimic, but I was gonna do an accent for a minute."
Oh,
And
man.
I stopped.
No, I want to hear
No,
what she sounds
please
like.
go
Please.
on.
I'm like,
Brett's
oh.
not here. What are we gonna? We need something.
Yeah, that's no good. No.
No.
She wouldn't do the penis. So
Which is weird because you know what? Forget it.
generally, yeah, massage.
The massage
With
parlors
parlors.
are
She's a massage parlor.
Asians are known to work at massage
Yeah.
parlors, give you happy endings.
Oh, okay, that's not good.
And-
you know, but so she wouldn't do the word
impression.
penis
she
on
wouldn't-
me.
she wouldn't do the penis.
Yeah, and
All right,
finally,
Oh god.
15
is this
years
racist?
old.
I
I
never
don't
know.
think it is. It's just a parody.
What did I say to you?
It's a parody.
Oh no, I really forgot it.
But she made the shirt.
Don't stop touching
Here
the
it
penis.
is. I know, really. Here's the shirt, and I did wear it to the Sadie Hawkins maybe a few times through my life after that, not very often. And there it was in the I'll never wear pile, and I'm like, I'm gonna fucking wear it.
No, but what does it mean?
Right. Was it
Oh.
just random?
What does it mean?
I thought it
And
was-
why is there such a big space between
My-
mine?
Because
That's what pisses me off.
That's like
I
really
know.
frustrating. Like if you're OCD,
the poor Asian lady, she's like,
so-
I don't know. And then
the
she
only
took the
see,
time.
I know the reason.
Why?
Why?
Because when he got the shirt, when she was done making it, she wrote my O-penis. Right? and he had to
like
he
peel
had
it
to
off.
peel
like,
off the O.
I think I see a little like
Yeah.
leftover
Tree
there.
frogs live on my openness.
But
She wouldn't. Yeah, end the story. She wouldn't do it.
I was the only way, and that
It's the
peeled off
only
the O.
You walk
My
away, you
fucking
peel.
openness.
Yeah, over there,
So
sure.
you've had this shirt for a while.
A long time.
It looks pretty new.
Well, I barely worn
Minus
it.
the wrinkles.
So in my
Even the wrinkles make it look new. I don't know.
yeah, really folded.
Can I touch
Yeah.
it?
Yeah. So basically,
Doesn't
it
feel
implied. I thought it was funny
Okay.
when I was a
I wasn't
kid,
sure why you were touching it.
thinking that it implied that
Softer.
I have a penis the size of a tree, and that tree frogs live on it. That's why, like, they'd be attracted to my tree-sized penis.
Now I get it.
That's
Oh.
why I thought it was a funny thing.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go. That's the route I went.
And did you
Here
have
I am.
to? Did you have to have this conversation explained to every person that you walked by why you
During
had
the City
shirt?
Hawkins?
Yeah.
No, we were all pretty juvenile, and they all pretty much.
Oh
probably
wait, and the
thought it was
teachers
just
let
funny.
you wear that.
Well, I had like
That's
a.
interesting. Like,
Remember back then the bowling shirts? Do you
Yeah.
remember bowling shirts? I had one of those
Before
on
my
over
time.
to get in, and then when I was in the school, I unbuttoned it, and
Yeah.
it was
Bowling shirts in
that was
gas
very
station.
elegant of you. Like,
It's quite
like,
elegant.
"Ah!"
I walked in. I'm like, I'm here,
and
they're like-
and the party can come.
There was a time.
and
in-
what is Jeremy wearing today? You know, the penis collection or the openness collection.
I feel
actually.
like those people are the
Openness.
ones who play the depressed video game. Like, hooray!
Yeah. What is it like? So yes.
Just to fill you in, there was a time in junior high and senior high that where bowling shirts
Yeah.
and gas
Yeah, what's
station
a bowling
attendant
shirt?
shirts were all the rage.
And which was the other one?
Gas station attendant shirts with like.
Oh yeah.
Remember that?
Yes.
Everybody was
Oh,
wearing
those are
like
kinda
a,
comfy.
with a patch on it.
Mobile,
and-
Exxon.
Yeah, with,
Oh
or,
my
with like your
God.
name
I think
tag.
I wore one of those for Halloween once.
That's
Yeah.
funny. That
Remember that?
so was a
Wait,
thing.
but what are the bowling? What are the?
They're like a button-down shirt, nice type of
Oh,
shirt
like
with
they wore to
a
like the
thick
leagues
stripe
or
here.
something?
Yeah, yeah,
Kinda?
Yeah.
They look a lot like
Okay.
bowling shoes.
Yeah.
They do.
Alright.
Yeah.
I actually really like bowling shoes.
So in that-
You'd like the
Pretty cool.
shirts.
So that answers the question: what we do if we won the lottery,
Yes.
Oh my god!
right? And we're back.
Oh right.
So here's the thing. Okay, getting back on topic. Sorry to ruin the shirt conversation.
No.
Yeah.
But
Good
getting back
timing
on topic.
in that one, I
would-
think.
so-
Fucking piece of shit.
It is not a piece of shit. In fact, it talks about you poorly when you're not here too.
I'm sorry, honey.
This thing talks.
It does. Brian's lonely
Only
in
to
here.
me.
They're like, "Hello, Brian." Now that they're gone,
Right?
you
So,
know.
let me nuzzle up.
Yeah.
Right?
Come here. You know what to do, Brian.
It's the reason I don't let people come over.
Turn the
very
camera
often.
I'm
on
like
and move
suddenly
forward.
scared of microphones now. I don't know.
Right?
So
Creepy.
when I was first thinking about this question, the what would you do if you won the lottery question,
Right.
not the O-penis question. Although that does bring up more questions, which we'll talk about later.
All right.
There's so much to talk about.
So much
There
stuff.
is.
I started asking myself, like it was a kind of like a wake up call for my life. I was like, I'm 36, I might be autistic, and
You'll find out soon.
Jinx.
you two. Where am I right now?
So you owe me like a 6-pack of
No
sodas.
shit.
You know
Oh,
what?
Fuck.
When Brett
Oh,
gets back, when
man.
Brett gets back from his hiatus, I'm gonna put him in this chair and I'm gonna get behind the camera and just let you three talk because I think you've got this shit under control. You don't actually need me.
Be a yawn counter instead of be a jinx counter. Shit.
So, but I was trying to think. I'm like, what are my goals in life? Like, where am I in my life? What are my goals? Where did I think I'd be right now? And how would money change that? Right? And I remembered when I was like 10, 12 years old. And I was like a fucking curmudgeon when I was 12 too. So this is nothing new. You haven't met like the recent Bryan who's just like never wants to go out and doesn't want to meet people and hates the sunlight. This
Yeah.
has been like all of my life. Since I was 12, I was like, man, all I want out of life is to like have a place of my own where no one bothers me, where I can play video games in the dark. And you know what?
And it's so bright in here,
So
though.
what you're saying is you can just give us your portion of the lottery because you got it.
What I'm saying,
Yeah,
what I'm
you got-
saying
you're
is,
good.
what I'm saying is that somehow
Well, he almost has it. Look how bright, though.
Well,
It's
yeah,
a little
these-
freaking
dark.
bright.
only an
in here,
hour a
actually,
week.
yeah.
Only an hour a week.
Oh, I wish I didn't look at that
Right,
when you did that.
Yeah, it damages your
I was like,
retina.
what light?
lot of-
Oh!
So much of it.
Spots going on
Man.
right
Yeah.
No one told me how to wear sunglasses to this game.
Right? Well, these are, yeah.
now. Well, it is 11:59.
Block the light.
No longer 11:59.
It's always 11:59
In
here.
this room, yeah.
Yeah.
Right. It's always just about time for the midnight Gamescast.
Just about. It never fully is.
Right?
Yeah.
That's why this isn't awesome. But so like I kind of realized in a strange roundabout way that I've actually accomplished all my goals that I set for myself as a kid. So
There
I'm
you
like,
go.
money's not going to change that. All it's going to do is I'm going to buy a more reliable vehicle. I'm gonna buy a nicer apartment somewhere, and like keep
I'm
doing.
gonna call you out on
you know,
something real quick.
What?
You are not going to buy a nicer vehicle. You're not going to buy a vehicle at all. You'll buy the nicer apartment, but then you'll never leave.
I'll just Uber.
Never leave. You have
everywhere.
unlimited money.
Yep.
You can have people
drive me everywhere.
No, Uber. You don't go out of the house.
I can have a driver.
You don't go out of the house.
I can have a driver. Yeah. Wow.
Amazon delivers food.
But they don't deliver
I looked it
coffee.
up today. Yeah,
Amazon,
I was like,
hot
not really
hot
feeling
food.
that good. I was like, I wonder if like Amazon would just like deliver groceries to me. I
And
didn't
they
actually
do?
do it, but I just wanted to see if they did
Groceries?
it. Yeah, they do.
Interesting.
cool.
Wow.
Is that the pantry thing that they do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep,
For
that's what it is.
so
They'll
you-
even prepare hot meals for you.
With Amazon Prime,
I'm not in their district.
I think Amazon Prime, the pantry is like $5 shipping, but you can, even with Prime, but like you can order as much stuff as you want. So you can order like 100-pound box of food, and it's only $5 to ship. Yeah, I love Amazon.
Wow.
Yeah, I really gotta delete that app.
But
I don't
I
use
did.
mine nowhere near enough.
I deleted my app this week.
man.
Really?
I had to delete my eBay and Amazon app this week because it was just I was buying everything. Like I
Yeah.
was out of control. The spending was crazy.
I have in my I showed you this earlier. I have in my cart right
Oh my
now.
God, in her cart.
Right
Not
now.
even in her wish list.
Not in my wish
her
list.
cart.
In my cart.
She's one button away from this.
I have
I've done
a $350. I'm gonna just start with the price. $350 Pikachu sleeping bag.
Dude.
No,
It's
but
fucking
wait,
epic.
it's epic. Can we like pull up a picture of this shit? Like it's
Right here, I'll see it
huge.
next.
It's huge. You just like it's like as big as this room.
And it's
It's not as big as this room, but
$350.
it's about
It's like a
little
king size,
exaggerated.
right? It's
Sleeping
huge.
But
bag?
it is. It's
Yeah.
huge. It's
That
a
was
sleeping bag, and it's so cool
It looks like
looking.
it just goes on top of your bed and makes your bed look like
It
a
could
Pikachu.
go
like a
right on top.
comforter?
But
or
a
an
sleeping
actual-
bag.
Almost,
You mean
but
it's
you can
shaped
go
like a-
inside. But it's in the shape of Pikachu.
Oh, I
It's
see.
like it's so cool.
Yeah.
So you know what? If I won the lottery,
Hit
I'd buy
ship.
multiple Pikachu. No, I'd buy like every different Pokemon of like, sleeping bags.
So that's
That's
what
not
you would
really
do.
what I would do. No.
That's it? $350 bucks?
That's it.
You'd
The rest
hit
to charity.
the rest you cheap to fuck out and never spend
All
them.
right, bye.
That Pikachu. That's what I said I'd
That's
buy.
what I wanted. So my cart ready to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'd buy a person.
They can
Like
be
a
handy.
slave?
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yes.
I don't know. You were calling me out saying I was racist for doing my impression.
Oh, I wouldn't buy a black
Buy-
person. I might buy
I
an
wonder
Asian.
how many times you guys are going to get sued.
No.
What? Just because it sounds racist doesn't mean it is racist.
No, not at all.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm not racist.
You'd
but,
have-
but I wouldn't buy a black person. Wait, hold on a second. Are you calling me racist for saying I wouldn't
Yeah,
buy
now I'm
a
like,
black
whoa,
person?
whoa, wait a minute. Yeah.
Why wouldn't
So,
you buy a
wait.
black person?
So what kind of person would you buy?
Yeah, come on.
They'd probably be short and Asian and very productive because I need them to edit video nonstop because I don't want to
Do
sit
they
at my
sleep in
computer
your
for 40
closet?
hours a week.
I was going to say an
They-
Oompa Loompa, but they're not Asian.
There's too many of
Are
them
you
in
going
there
to
to
at
sleep.
least get him a Pikachu sleeping bag?
Oh, a little one.
A little mini.
Little
Yeah,
one.
he can stay at your place.
Is that like half price?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right?
Well, you pay full price for a little Asian
Wait, why am I babysitting?
slave boy.
I'm not
And you
babysitting.
get-
Oh, because if I win the lottery, I'm definitely bringing you on with me.
Will
There
he, so
you
wait,
go.
will he be my slave too?
Oh, yeah.
Well, you have to help him
Well, yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm buying a person.
They buy a
All
person.
right.
But they're going to be voluntarily bought, so it's not a slave.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Like,
should have
they're gonna work.
So
You're gonna.
okay,
You're gonna.
he's gonna get a employee.
He's gonna employ-
employ.
Right.
He's gonna buy a maid. Or he's
Maybe.
gonna employ a maid
He
of a very specific type of person.
he shows up.
Yeah.
I'm like, fill out these W-2s,
Are
please.
you gonna
Yeah,
like Craigslist
yeah.
this shit?
Yeah, he'll get
Looking
taxed.
for-
Everything.
Looking
Health
for a
insurance.
productive maid.
It's
Yeah,
covered. It's covered. You're a
But
slave,
must
but
be short and Asian
Yeah,
and
yeah.
very young.
and productive.
well, not very. That sounds illegal.
How much editing experience do they need to have?
Shut up.
I was like, I'm
Right.
just gonna let that go.
I have such a bad reputation, and I'm the most boring
I
person on the
wonder
face
why.
of the planet. I am the most boring person on the face of the planet these days.
Would you sleep with a
These
goat?
I would totally fuck the goat.
See, I wouldn't. Well, I was made to say yes, wasn't I? I don't remember the answer to that.
Well, because okay, the goat.
Has your answer changed? Oh God, we don't even.
We don't
get
need to
into-
because
no.
that'll be a whole
No,
other
that's
conversation.
yeah.
Have you told us what you would do if you won $1 million? If you won billions of dollars? Have you
No.
said this yet?
I don't know.
I feel like we've said a little bit, but you haven't said anything.
All I spent was $350.
Right, well, we're sharing a slave.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Yeah. All right. I guess if I win, I'll
No,
get
fuck.
one too. Might
I'd
as
go
well.
all out.
Okay.
I'd be one of
I'll
those
share.
those assholes.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Anytime.
This is my contingency plan. I told her how we shared just in case she wins first.
Yes.
Right.
Oh, I
He'll
see
share
what you
his
did
slave
here.
boy with you.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Right.
Will you send him over to her house?
So-
We can also get a
Over.
slave man if that
So-
works for you. Yeah, so what are you buying?
Everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
He's
I
like,
would-
I'm buying your apartment and all your stuff.
I would. Yeah.
And you.
I would.
Oh, no. Am
You would be my slave boy. Yeah.
How the tables are
And
turned.
I would let you employ one slave boy for yourself as
Sold.
well.
Sold. I
And
like
you
this.
could bring along one friend as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is going to be fun.
See?
Fun. This is what happens when
I'm
you
in.
don't. This is what, Brett, when you don't show up for a podcast, this is what happens.
Lots
you get
of
left out of the millions of
slaves.
dollars
Yes.
and slaves.
It's lots
Right?
of slaves.
I get
occurring,
it. Brett
don't
a
know.
new heart. Brett would have a new
Yeah.
heart.
Yeah.
Genetically modified.
Oh, it's turning into like the Wizard of Oz.
He's the Tin
Yeah.
Man.
Oh, you're the Tin Man. Oh,
No,
man.
he's the wizard. Brett's the Tin Man.
Well,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
But the wizard couldn't deliver. I will deliver.
You're like Glenda.
Yes.
Alright.
You're like the good witch.
Yes. She delivered.
She did deliver.
She did deliver.
There's no place like home.
But a yacht,
Toto?
I would absolutely buy a yacht. You know, an
Yacht.
awesome
You
house.
buy a yacht?
Oh, I'd want a
I
yacht.
feel like I don't want to go on the water.
I do.
I'd buy a pirate ship.
I have all my friends
You always
partying.
gonna say that.
There you
Damn
go.
it. Pirate ship.
We're buying a pirate ship.
You want to be
Nice.
part of the crew?
I do. I'll
He's
do
happy
it.
part of the crew.
Alright.
We've got slaves. Put this shit under control.
Winning. Oh
It's a
man,
big
are
circle.
we know,
Yeah.
Let's go out and buy some lottery tickets.
No wonder
Right?
why millionaires are so fucking happy.
Yeah.
They get to have conversations like this
And
and then
clap like
actually
this.
bring them
and
to
then they
fruition.
could be like, ha ha ha.
Right?
What is it like?
What is it like to be
I
depressed?
don't remember.
I think I would definitely be an alcoholic again.
Well, why not?
Well, if you're
Right?
in a
There's
pirate
so
Why
ship,
not?
you have to
so
drink.
much time.
Every
Yep.
pile
You're
of
gonna drink in a
drug.
pirate ship.
Yep, absolutely. What do they drink in pirate ships?
Rum.
Rum.
Yo ho ho.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
In a bottle.
Of rum.
Of rum.
Lots
It
and
rhymes.
lots of bottles.
Yeah.
Arr.
I think new pirates do
Oh,
like
yeah.
Coke.
Is it new
Do they
pirates
need
doing
to
new
do-
Coke?
Do they need to do coke? Like, I mean,
How do they get their hands on new Coke?
lazier over the years?
They can
Like,
get it. Colombia. You know, they sail.
Colombia.
I thought the Coca-Cola
Yeah.
company stopped selling new Coke in the 90s.
Oh, I meant cocaine.
Maybe they make their own.
But yeah, they have to do a lot of coke.
They could like grow it on the ship. I don't know.
They grow cocaine
Like,
on the
grow
ship.
cocaine. All right.
That's a thing.
That's
Yeah.
That'll be on our ship.
the slaves will be doing it. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Hey, you grow me some cocaine.
Sitting on the hammock.
Go figure it out.
There's hammocks on my pirate ship. Apparently, you can have anything you want at the pirate ship.
Yeah, you
Fucking
could.
rich.
Rich. Just
Rich.
add an addition, a bigger part of the boats, you know?
Yeah.
It'd start looking like the airships in any Final Fantasy game,
There you go.
you know?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Be awesome.
I should have closed the window. You hear the car alarm?
Yes.
It's been going for like 15 minutes.
You know what's
It ha-
funny? I
Oh,
won't
you
hear
know-
these sounds
yeah.
while we're recording. I know they happen, but then you're just so used to them.
Yeah.
But then when you
always
when you
like
watch the
sirens going by or
podcast, it's like,
something.
yeah,
Yep.
you can hear it.
Yeah.
Fucking have an acid trip. Like what's going? Like oh man.
That's what's a siren approaching and going away.
And that's what we do if we won the lottery.
Yep.
If you would like to be part of this conversation, comment down below and tell us what you would do.
Too fucking late if you want to be part of it. Fuck you. No, I'm just kidding. Leave a comment.
And that's how
It'll
you
be
lost
old.
all of your subscribers.
It'll be old news.
Unfollow him on Twitter.
Oh, please, one of those bot girls, you know? And they're only...
Yeah.
I get a bunch of bot girls.
Yeah, it's a lot of people follow him on Twitter, but none of them are real.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
But
they're
then you
just
look
bots.
at them and it's
you can buy them.
a
like,
girl mooning
No,
you.
no,
It's
no.
weird. I don't
like
get it.
reviews.
No, you can't even get rid of them.
I can't get rid of them.
Oh man,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
annoying.
Can't get them if
Yeah.
you want them, and if you got them, you can't get rid of them. It's kind of like HPV.
Yes.
And that was our topic of the week.
Oh yeah.
Carry on.
Oh, you're really lifting that one up, aren't you?
Yeah.
Like I kind of like this. I'm gonna talk like this all the time.
Yeah. It's nice. It makes you happy and wonder what it's like to be depressed. Yeah. They should make a game that
You're
makes
gonna like
feel
go
what
home
it's
and cry.
like to be
Red,
depressed.
red is the loneliest number.
Red is.
Red is the loneliest number.
But it is really Bryan.
Bryan is.
Aw. You
Real-
made that
real
up.
sad.
Oh, you
Did you
make
really
that
make it up?
I made it up. That was fake.
Oh, and I knew you made it up.
I
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, you
Oh
did.
man.
Yep. You guys can see right through me.
What number was that?
I don't remember.
I don't remember.
That was the one you changed, right?
Yeah,
was when
so
you
I was
changed.
wrong.
Oh, you changed it to be wrong.
To be true.
Oh.
Yeah, because I didn't want you to be that sad.
Yeah.
Yay!
Points.
Haha.
Yes. Oh, my coffee's out.
I kind of want to buy a scratch ticket. After all
Didn't
this...
we already
I wanna
buy
buy-
scratch?
No. Like, an
no,
actual
we
just, like,
didn't.
go next door and, like, actually buy a $20
man.
scratch ticket. I just want to, like... we just
Wait,
talked
didn't
about
you
money.
just give
I
me-
gotta check.
We
It's making me log in.
just talked about money for... We talked about winning money for so long.
Now you want to buy a lottery
I
ticket?
want to buy a
You
scratch
just
ticket.
gave me like $10, didn't you, for
Well,
the coffees?
I've repaid
or
you
$5.
$10.
$10? I don't remember.
I gave you a $10 bill, but
Yeah,
I
I've
didn't
had money
just
for-
give you money. I repaid you money.
I have money for a scratch ticket.
Yay.
All right, well, we can both buy a scratch ticket.
Oh man! And now the question is, do you buy like a $10 one, two
you-
fives, or just a lot of ones so that you can play forever?
Yeah, my problem is that I feel like if you don't buy the 20, then it's like your risk reward is like...
I've probably purchased 3 tickets in my life.
Oh man, I remember going into when I worked at PF Chang's on a Sunday,
PF
and
Chang's.
right before going in, I was like, I'm gonna buy a $20 scratch ticket because today's gonna suck.
Yeah.
And I won $100 on top of my 20.
Nice.
And then I went into work and I was like, I'm already up. I want to go home.
Look what's
You
on
know
your
what?
table.
I already wanted to go home and I only won $100, so I'm
have
calling
a-
myself out.
There's a... How do you pronounce it?
I don't know. I'm not a Pokemon guy. Rat-a-tat.
There's a-
Rat-a-tat.
He is catching,
right there.
Rat-a-tat, purple.
Rat-a-tat.
Yeah.
catching a Pokemon on the table.
Yep.
Why can't you hit him?
I don't know. There we
Wow.
go.
There you go. Nice.
I got him.
Little
I've never-
purple
I've-
the ball
Rat-a-tat.
right.
I've never missed a Pokemon yet.
Oh, really?
Yep. Every time
I
I throw the
haven't missed
Pokeball,
one.
I catch it.
You can miss
Oh,
it?
he broke
yeah.
out. The fucking piece of shit.
Yeah, you gotta play more.
Oh.
Apparently.
Apparently.
We all have to
I
play
only have
more.
like 5 or 4. 4.
Fuck you.
Yeah, that's how you catch him.
I caught him.
Yeah.
You say fuck you, and it makes the ball stronger. It's a trick.
Makes the ball stronger.
Yeah, the Pokeball.
Get a firm grip on those balls.
Yeah, you gotta.
Yeah. Now it's
Oh, I
stronger.
think it froze. Upside down too.
It's so.
Oh.
This game is very glitchy.
See, it's very
Yeah.
and that's what pissed me off in the beginning too. I was having a lot of problems with it.
Yeah, it's fucking.
I thought maybe it was my
frozen.
phone because I don't have an
No.
iPhone, but
No, it does it constantly. It's done. Froze.
I haven't had a problem. But I haven't played
Oh.
that much either.
Oh my god, she's obsessed.
anyways, the reason I was telling that story was because I won $100 and then went into work on Sunday and was like, I want to go home.
Yeah.
I won $100. So to answer your question is, yeah, I'll probably fucking walk out.
Oh, right.
Yeah, why not, right? Fuck it.
If you took a day off for 100, you'll certainly
That's what
take
I'm
all
saying,
life
yeah.
off for.
Right?
Yeah.
Right? So you know what? Yeah, I'm calling bullshit on my own answer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right on.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
I think we can call it there. Cool.
Sweet.
That's it. Oh, you know what? We didn't actually sign off. We didn't actually be like, see you next week. We didn't do any of that.
Oh yeah, we just kind of ended it.
This is all bonus footage right now, I guess.
Oh wow.
All right.
Hey,
Yes.
you guys still here?
Yeah.
Hello, anybody?
If anybody's still watching,
Yeah.
I'm Brian Paul,
Jeremy,
Michelle.
and we'll see you next week.
Michelle, the last name.
Varrichione.
Yes.
Varrichione.
Yeah.
Yes. I like that you waited though. That was good. Just to make sure.
Yes.
You're like,
just to
was
make
that how
sure.
you say it? Yeah, it was.
Varrichione.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see how
Very.
Yeah.
Done.